"I left Britain to escape toxic press," Prince Harry says.
Here's a summary of the article.
4-minute read, London. Britain's Prince Harry has said he stepped back from his royal duties because the toxic British press had been destroying his mental health, adding he had not walked away from public service. "It was never walking away. It was stepping back rather than stepping down. There was a really difficult environment, as I think a lot of people saw," Harry said in an interview with James Corden, host of The Late Late Show in the United States. Earlier this month, Meghan successfully sued one tabloid for breaching her privacy by printing extracts of a letter she wrote to her father, while last month Harry won a libel case against the same paper over a story which said he had turned his back on the military. An in-depth interview they have given to US chat show host Oprah Winfrey is due to be aired on March 7. There was also disapproval of Harry and Meghan's response to last week's split when they said they were committed to a life of service. "Decisions on the other side, and as far as I'm concerned whatever decisions are made on that side, I will never walk away," said Harry, who commentators have said was unhappy with losing his treasured royal patronages, particularly those connected to the military in which he served for 10 years. During his interview, carried out on a tour of Los Angeles, Harry told Corden that Netflix's hit series The Crown, a fictional account of the life of the Queen and her family, was loosely based on the truth. Harry also revealed his 1-year-old son Archie's first word was crocodile and said the Queen had sent him a waffle maker as a Christmas present.
This post received a score of 10,000, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
"Well, the press are fucking scum here.
Purely anecdotal, but my time spent in the UK left an impression on me that tabloid readership is just much more prominent, and their tabloids are even scummier than here in the US. I hardly ever see anyone reading a National Enquirer, but I remember seeing shit loads of people sitting around reading Sun, Daily Mail, etc. Again, anecdotal, personal experience, etc.
The fact the SN and Daily Mail are the top-selling newspapers is the most disturbing fact about the mindset a lot of our people potentially have."
Says the same thing that Fox News is, by a wide margin, the most watched news source in America.
Most watched cable news. Pretty sure it is absolutely dwarfed by network news source.
Asking as a non-American, what is meant by network news?
News shows on the older television stations like NBC, CBS, ABC, etc. The ones that were around when TV was solely broadcasted over airwaves, dubbed networks.
Everyone reading this should watch the movie, Network, 1976. It is for the most part a prophetic masterpiece of cinema. Great movie.
Is that the Mad as Hell one?
Didn't we already know this? I still think Harry has unresolved PTSD over what the press did to his mother. The whole literally hounding her to her death. He flipped his shit when he saw Meghan starting to suffer and was done as soon as Archie was born.
She was killed in his formative years. That pain is never going away, but you can be damn sure he won't sit by and watch it happens to his family again.
A lot of people on here probably aren't old enough to remember, but it was his letter, addressed to Mummy, that was on top of her coffin at the funeral. He was only 12 and he walked the procession with millions watching. Heartbreaking.
I'm around his age, and looking back, I can't believe they made a child mourn that way in public for optics.
They didn't make him. That was their choice, and Philip and Charles walked with them for moral support.
In an interview, Harry himself said he disagreed with it.
I can't say I blame him. The press in this country, specifically the papers, are absolute cancer.
Rupert Murdoch has entered the chat.
Rupert is always in the chat.
Rupert owns the chat.
Murdoch is cancer.
They blamed Meghan for stealing Harry from them when in reality he couldn't stand being in the UK while they hunted her down and abused her. She makes him happy. I think that's what counts.
I mean, if my mom literally died from something, I'd also not be so keen to watch the same events play out with my wife.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.